howdy. Decided to go give a little attention to the 94 houseboat this time. Partly because of some work I have to do on it, partly because I really just want to chill out and relax and spend the night on the boat, and partly because I'm going to get some 2x6s off a piece of twisted dock. I was told I could have all the 2x6s I wanted. And on the way here, like just a couple minutes ago, I found a really cool critter on the road. He's climbing around on my seat right now. Whoa! Okay, I'm going to have to, get back to you. Just a second, he fell down. Alright, here we go. He's not nearly as stunned as he appeared to be on the road. I thought he got hit, but I wasn't sure. So I figured, well, heck, I will stop. And this is the third baby snapping turtle I have ever found. But I thought, well, I'll go put him in the bathtub on the boat and see how he does. Because he wasn't moving, but there was no, really clear sign that he'd been hit. Just some, oozing out from under his shell. I don't know, maybe something just scared the pee out of him. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to continue on with that plan. Because he's very dried out. Get him some water to crawl around in, and I don't know, maybe a worm or something to eat, just the basics, and see how he does. But he's a pretty cool little critter. I didn't even have to go noodling for him. Had to think of a good name for him. Every rescued critter needs a name, but he seems like he's doing all right. Very cool. This bodes well. Look what else I'm seeing as I'm pulling down by the lake. We got some deer, microscopic deer. The deer down here are so little. But anyway, still cool to see them. I put a night crawler in there to see if it'll get eaten. So far, it's just getting ignored. But we'll check every now and then. Probably a little stressed out still. Well, I guess both of them are probably stressed out. That's not good for the worm either. Well, this is a surprise no one likes to have when they get to their boat. Evidently, somebody tried to break in. There's pry bar marks and the deadbolt's broken off inside. So now instead of the other stuff I wanted to do, I get to deal with this. Thieves suck. Attempted thieves suck. Just get on Craigslist and find your own dang abandoned boat and work your ass off on it. You don't need to be messing with mine. So I took some screws out, took the lock apart from the inside, and took out a broken piece and gonna put it back together. So we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty excited. I put it all back together and had to line things up again and reconnect everything, but by golly, the darn thing worked. So I didn't have to get a new door, get a new lock assembly. I just had to take it apart and realign everything and put it back together. So, yay! All of that door baloney aside, isn't this place just awesome? I love coming out here, camping out on my boat. Love spending the night on my boat. Between the geese, the fish, the lights, the sunset. So pretty out here. This is what it's like to spend the night on the boat. Got dock lights out the window over there. Funky interior light there. Got a remote one up there too. I have lights all over the place. But nice view of the water out every single window. Back here. Didn't get done some things I wanted to, but got done some things that wasn't really planning on that turned out needed done. We'll tackle the rest tomorrow. Can't really complain. I'm camping out on a boat. Kind of tough to beat. Good night. If you look past the dew-covered cobweb, you will see that it's just an absolutely beautiful morning at the lake. Sunrise is burning off the fog, and it shouldn't be too much longer. Well, this morning I plugged in my little hot pot and made a bunch of hot water and tea and had banana bread and a really nice breakfast. And now I'm at the job site. So today I'm planning to get as many of these 2x6s off as I can. Part of the challenge is that some of them are covered up by things that I can't move. And some of them are held in with nails and then screws with various heads on them. So y'all, when you're putting stuff together, use star bits. Like, just come on, there is no comparison. Stop already with the dang Phillips heads. All right, use star bits. Anyway, I'm gonna use whatever is necessary to get off some of these 2x6s. So time to climb and get going on this. Well, here I am up top. Got my first board off. And here's the view from the top of the heap. Just kind of climbed up from down there somewhere. Got a good view from up here. Here's a progress update. I got more than 20 boards so far. So I started at the upper end and worked myself back so that I wouldn't end up with having to climb on something even more precarious as I went along. And it's going all right. The boards that are left have some nails in them that I'd have to use a crowbar on, and I don't know that I really need to be up here with a crowbar yanking and stuff. Either that or they have screws that are stripped out or some issue with them, so that's unfortunate, but I'm gonna just keep going and get what I can and see how it goes. Decided to take a tiny break just to go inspect some of the boats in the graveyard. I was told I could have some parts if I wanted them, but I don't know if I want them if I don't know what's there. So I'm gonna go check that out, and looky here, there's deer tracks. I guess they wanted to check it out too. Here we go. This is the one I'm the most curious about. It's really cool. I know absolutely nothing about it, but it intrigues me. So I'm gonna go look around in there first. Yes, I don't need another boat. I know I don't need another boat. You know I don't need another boat. Everyone on the planet who knows me knows I don't need another boat. But I'm gonna go look anyway. Come on, you can do it. It's not spooky at all. Well, I climbed up here and there we have the inboard motor. It has seen better days. And there's some glass, so I need to make sure I don't like jump on that. And then here's the interior. Yeah, this is a bit much as far as a restoration goes, but I'll go in there and look around, you know. I'll be careful. I don't really care so much about snakes, and I have some hornet spray, so it'll be alright. Like, there's a snake, we'll just respect each other. Alright, here we go. This is a pretty cool bathroom as far as boat bathrooms go. Look at the angle on the cabinet. Nice little window. The wet room, there's a shower, a toilet, some funky wallpaper. That's pretty cool. Kind of like this little cabinet too. It looks like slate, but it's not really slate. But the wood is real wood, like, that's a plus. I like these cabinet doors too. Like, check out the design on there. I'm sure that's not on purpose. It's probably from slugs or something crawling up there. But I do really like them. I'm also a big fan of these windows. Like, I hate to take them and hasten the deterioration of this boat. But they are really cool and they're not doing a whole lot of good here. But that's not what we're here for today. It's just neat to see what's in here. I also really like the chrome trim. There's a lot of chrome that's in pretty good shape on this boat. Like that ladder. There's some railing on the sides and up around the top. So just good to make a mental note of what there is available. Here's the fly bridge. A lot of the railing seems to be in pretty good shape. I don't know that I need any railing, but if I do, I know where to get it. It's really a shame what happened here. Like, this boat had to be pretty amazing in its day. Here's up on the fly bridge. And then see how the railing continues around the sides, and then up in the front. Look at that. It has a gangplank. My boats don't have a gangplank, but wouldn't that be awesome? I'm liking that whole bunch. Here's a close-up of the gangplank thing. That is so neat. Can you imagine, like, if you were sleeping down there in the night and then you wanted to come up and look at the stars, you just climb out your little trap door and come up here to the deck, and then you could just stand out there on the gangplank. Like, the way it's leaning, you could just lean back there and just look up. That would be so awesome. But right now I'm just glad I didn't fall through this part. Probably shouldn't be pushing my luck like that. Do you see what I see? Look at this phenomenal compass. Ooh, that is so neato. Found a couple cool things on a neighboring boat in the graveyard too. Look at this spotlight. That's pretty neat. There's a cool cleat and some horns. Like, I don't really need them, but you can still appreciate them, right? This will come as no surprise to those of you who know me for real. So yeah, I couldn't just leave it alone. I had to get the spotlight and the Coolio compass and a stove while I was at it. But now it's time to go back and get going on the lumber. Like, I gotta quit messing around and get what I came here for. Let's go. Well, this probably doesn't look all that different to you, but I managed to get 70 of these 4-foot sections of 2x6. So it feels like something to me. I'm thirsty and probably should stop and get a drink and maybe some food or something like that. So, but pretty productive day. I'm pretty excited about it. I only got stung once, so that's not so bad. Calling it a win. I wanted to add on a little clip that shows you the things I acquired in the boat graveyard. So this is the little handy dandy cabinet I got, and it has little coffee cup hooks up there. Cleaned up pretty nice. I totally failed on taking before pictures. Not too terribly surprising. I get all excited about getting things cleaned up and think, oh, it's really not going to be that big a difference. Well, yeah, it was. So, oh well. This is the compass and the spotlight and this super cool alcohol burning stove. It sits down in the counter, so that's why it looks kind of weird right now, but look how cool this is. Even got the serial number on it and the little directions about what to do. And it cleaned up so nice. No more mud dauber nests in there. It was chock full of them, but cleaned up really well, and there's still alcohol in the burner. No, I have, or sorry, in the container where it's supposed to be. It's all copper, like, it's super cute. I need to polish that part up. Like, I cleaned it, but I didn't polish everything. That's for another day because it's getting dark. But anyway, super cool, and I can't wait to try it out. Pretty good day in the boat graveyard.